Now in this video, we're going to talk about significant figures. How to count significant figures. Now all you need to know and to memorize is all non-zero digits are always significant, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 are non-zero digits. Those are significant figures. Now in example number 1, we have 4781. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are non-zero digits. So this has four significant figures. Same as this, 1, 2, 3, 4. This has 4. 1, 2, 3. It has 3. It has two non-zero digits. Now how about in this example? 0 is not a significant figure. So you cannot use that or count that as significant figures. So the significant figure is only 1. In this example, this has two zeros are not significant figures. Then it only has two sig figs. The 0 in the left side of a significant figure is also not a significant figure. So this will be 3 and 3. Now what if the zeros are in between the non-significant figures? I'm talking about the zeros between significant figures. Okay? So zeros that are between these non-zero digits are significant. So we can count that as significant figures. So in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 4 sig figs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we have 7 sig figs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we have another 7 sig figs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we have 9 significant figures. Always remember that zeros between two significant figures are always significant. So they are being counted. Unlike here, they are not in between, they are at the last, so we cannot count that. In here, they are at the beginning of the none of the significant figures, so we cannot count that as well. We can only count zeros between this and this. Always remember that the zero should be in between the two non-zero digits. Now let's have another example. So in this example, we have 0.0123. As I've said earlier, zeros at the right, at the left of a non-zero digit is not significant. So in simple words, zeros at the beginning are not significant. So we cannot use this and we cannot count this. So we only have 3 significant figures. Same as this, these are leading zeros, the beginning zeros, we cannot count that. So we only have 2 significant figures. These are all leading zeros, so we cannot use this. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 sig figs in here. Even this 1, 0 on the left side of the decimal is not a significant figure, so we only have 2. Now, what about if is in the last or the trailing zeros? We can call this trailing zeros the right side of a non-zero digit. All the zeros that are on the right side of a decimal are significant figures. Always remember that if a number has decimal and the zeros are placed on the last, so this will be counted as significant figures. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. This is a trailing zero, but we have a decimal. So we can count this as a significant figure. So we have 1, 2, 3. These are the last zeros, but there is a decimal. So we can count this as significant as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. This is different from 47600. The difference is this one has decimal, that's why it's counted, but this one don't have any decimal. So we cannot count the zeros in here because there is no decimal point. So we only have 1, 2, 3. We only 3 significant figures. Now, in order for you to understand this easily, we have a simple trick to understand this. So we have here 0.00317021800. Now, all leading zeros are not significant, even if it has decimal point, but that is all or everything that is in the beginning are never significant. These digits are non-zeros, that's why they are significant. The zero between these digits are significant. So always remember that zeros in between are significant. Zeros that are the leading zeros are not significant. Now, what if there are zeros at the last? Trailing zeros or zeros placed at the last are significant only if there is a decimal point. This will only be significant if there is a decimal point. But if there is no decimal point, like for example, 12300, the trailing zeros in here are not significant. So we cannot use that, we cannot use that. So this is only has 3 significant figures. But if it has decimal point, all the zeros in here are counted. As the condition says, trailing zeros are significant if there is only a decimal point on its right. So the zeros in here have significant on the right, so we can count this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer or the number of significant figures in this example is 7. I hope you understand this simple trick so you can now get the right significant figures.